Pisces. The phrase I was getting was highly embarrassed about a prediction that was made about you. Okay, someone is highly embarrassed about a prediction they made about you. Now, this is the thing. This person may have been saying some things and they may have come true. You may not have done this or you may have done that, but there's something very specific that you did complete opposite of what they thought. And now they're embarrassed because of that, but not just embarrassed now. They're going to have to carry that shame for the rest of their life. And there is this secret, way deep down wish that they could be standing with you, that they could celebrate in that area with you. Now, you have to be careful because for a small percentage of you guys, that person is going to spin the block, whether it be you, they thought you were going to fail in a specific business venture. Now they see it's working, so they want to come back and get in. They said that you was going to do this and do that romantically, and then things like changed, and now they want to come back to ruin that or sabotage that. So somebody's spinning the block. Now, for some of you guys, this message is coming to like relieve you of something so you can finally let something go. It's like they were wrong and now they know it. And that's how it ends. That's the closure. Okay. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Somebody is highly embarrassed because there's a specific thing they got wrong about you, and they were loud and wrong too. This jumps up, jumps over. I haven't seen it yet. What is it? Ooh, awaiting results. I made a prediction about you, and I'm standing here holding my breath, hoping that I get it right. Somebody can't breathe, they suffocating. Okay, so this awaiting results is that, again, they said something, they predicted something about you, and they just wait any given moment. Pisces gonna fail. Pisces gonna come running, crawling back any given moment. Watch, y'all, watch. They gonna call me back. They ain't left forever. Watch. They've been standing there holding their breath, waiting forever. I'm seeing a crowd of people standing there, and they like, yeah, la da 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 da. Right, spiritually speaking, yeah, Pisces gonna come running back. Pisces will be back on this job. Pisces come running back to this relationship, right? And they're standing there, and then after a while, the crowd starts dwindling down. People start leaving. We were waiting. People ain't waiting no more. Okay, and then like maybe there was something that came up and it was like misinformation. So they're still waiting to see. Okay, wait, Pisces, what are you saying? Okay, they're trying to read everything you post, read between the lines. They're listening through the grapevine about what people are saying. It's like somebody wants to know. Am I wrong? I'm really wrong. Let's see. Okay. What do we have? First card up. Whoa, this card jumps up and jumps over. I'm going to take other cards jumped out of the deck, but I did not see them, so I won't take those. But this is the Page of Cups. Okay. This is a loner, prophetic, and dreamy. So if you have some type of intuitive abilities, or if maybe since childhood you've been able to say and do things, maybe you made a prediction and they said that ain't gonna come true out of the mouth of a babe. Back then you were a babe, or they may think that you're spiritually immature or something, but you may have said or done something prophetic and they thought, nah, that can't happen. And it did. Okay. And for some of you guys, you may have said something, or you were like a child, they've known you since youth, and they're waiting the results of what you're going to grow up to be. Okay. Or right now, they're seeing that what they said about you as a child, what you was going to grow up to be, and all this different stuff that was going to happen to you, and da da da. They're seeing that not only did it not happen, but you're thriving. And now they're starting to see why. It's like, man, ever since I known them when they was young, even though I thought they're crazy out of their mind, they didn't know what they was talking about, they were actually dreamy. They were actually prophetic. They were a loner because we didn't understand them. It's like you're starting to make sense. Everything from the past, everything since you were young, is starting to add up. It's finally starting to make sense. It's like you're becoming exactly who you were supposed to be, and it all makes sense now. Let's go behind the scenes and let's talk about something that you don't know is going on, but we're going to go ahead and put you on right now. Three of Wands. Again, this is kind of like the same thing as this awaiting results. Why? Because this one says expectation, hustle, and what? Foresight. So what you don't know what was going on behind the scenes, people had certain expectations over your life, or expectations of what you were going to do. They had expectations, they had foresight, they just knew what was about to come in for you. Now the thing about this card is the cargo ship is coming on. There's a bunch of packages on there. You don't know what's in the contents of those packages. So they were just guessing. They didn't know what was really inside of you. They didn't know what you were going to become. So they had all these expectations and all of these different things. Also, on the flip side, for some of you guys, you need to get yourself prepared because you got a lot of things coming in. You may have expectations of your own. This could be how you was looking out into the horizon saying, you know what, forget what they talking about. I'm prophetic. I got foresight too. And I'm going to move in a certain way because I know what the future holds. And I know in the future, in the long run, the moves I'm making now will work out better for me while everybody else going to be sitting there looking crazy. And so, wow, that's what you did. So now that you got these things coming in, people are like, wow, that's not what I expected for Pisces. Okay. So keep moving in a direction, even if it seems not like, the typical direction. You ain't going with the crowd. You're going with purpose. Let's see what we got. High vibrational. What's good about all of this? 10 of coins. Well, keep moving in a way that's uncommon, not with the crowd, because this is where you're going to end up. A lot of people don't end up in this position. This is where you ended up that they said you wouldn't. Okay, look at them. They just a page of cups, Pisces. They dream and they line. Oh, I'm gonna do this. You had childhood dreams. They're about to come true. Things you said and prophesied over yourself. I'm gonna be this and I'm gonna be that. All these visions of greatness, and they laughed at you and they told you what's gonna happen. Bow. It's happening. And the whole point of it is this is embarrassing for somebody. Somebody may not have said something. They may feel or act or move in a certain way. It's out of embarrassment. Anyway, this says fortune, riches, stability. That's what it is. I'm saying that too. So let's say somebody said, you're going to grow up, you're going to be broke. All you doing is going to phase and fizzle in time. And one time somebody told me, they were like, the internet going out. This was like years ago, decades ago, or about a decade ago. And it's like, yeah, well, no, that didn't happen. The whole world shut down, but the internet didn't. So you were wrong, right? And so anyway, it's like something that, like, it made sense then, like, oh yeah, the internet could shut down. Let's all be scared. But nobody said, well, what if the whole world goes COVID and we gotta all be in a building, we gotta all be isolated and quarantined. It's like you never know how God gonna move. You never know how the world gonna shift. You never know what they gonna do. So you might want to keep your foot out your mouth. Anyway, let's go to the low vibrational side. Let's talk about something that they should have watched out for while they was sticking their foot in their mouth. Oh, that was what I was getting to. I gotta say it. Something happens to where you come out on top and they come out on bottom. Last become first, first become last. Okay. And where they said you'd be, I guess it's highly embarrassing because that's where they are. All right. The fortune. It came in your favor. Let's see what we got on the low vibrational side was something that they should have watched out for. 6 of coins. See, and that's what I'm saying, like with this 10 of coins, like the fortune, it came on your side, in your favor. Because on the low vibrational side, you could have been standing with me. I could have shared, right? That's what it is in any other position. But in this position, now I can't even share with you. Because you didn't talk so much, you didn't pray for my downfall or said it out loud. Not even pray for it. You just couldn't see it. You couldn't understand it when you was here. They couldn't see it when you was at the page level. So then you became everything they said you couldn't and more, or you're in the process of becoming that. And it's like, dang, don't you wish I could give you a helping hand? I got a whole 10, knock it out the park, fireworks, fortune, favor. God love me. Everything just pouring down. It's just raining over here. And that person sitting up, remember, I just said, this was supposed to be you. They were supposed to be the ones having to come tell you, oh, I got to get them $1. I had to help them out, y'all. I had to. And it ended up being them. They the one that need to help a hand now. See, they were so busy talking, they talked that destiny right into their own life or created it for their own future. Anyway, 6 of coins, it says generosity, support, and charity. In this position, it's the exact opposite. I can't support your charities. I can't be generous, right? None of that. Yeah. Let's see, next 7 to 14 days as it pertains to this vibe. Temperance. All right. Calmness, harmony, serenity. So things are balancing out and being exactly the way they're supposed to. You reap what you sow. What do they sow? Attention towards you. Okay? And because they gave you so much, they planted their seeds sitting there watching you. They wasn't doing what they were supposed to do. And so you ended up with the 10 of coins, and they ended up on the flip side of it, not even being able to join you. Okay, bottom of the deck, what do we have? 2 of wands. Now this is all going back to, again, predictions, foresight, looking into the future. Okay, it says vision, execution, expansion. So this is for you. You're moving in the way that you're moving because although they may see a page or thought it was a page, you're dreamy, you're prophetic, and some of y'all, maybe at certain points, you are a loner. And that's all good because you're getting the download. You're getting all the information that you need to move forward. You know, all the weird, strange pathways, like how you going somewhere and you know a road that everybody else don't take. You got a few back roads that nobody know about to get there quicker. That's what's happening. So when people are like, oh, I don't know where they going. They ain't curved off the road. They don't know where they going. We're going to beat them. We're going to be there. And they never even get there. They get caught up in traffic somewhere. Got to wait extra time, right? Whole time you've been there. And so this is what's happening. Okay. So keep moving forward and just know that somebody got it wrong and that's their bad, not yours. Okay. And that's their embarrassment. All right. And I feel like for somebody, they feel like in order to heal the embarrassment, they got to get next to you again so that they can show everybody, well, nah, like it'll wipe it clean or something. All right. So that's what I get for you, Pisces. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see y'all in the next video.